Your certified most accurate four-zone weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan.
You got the kind of semi-pink tie memo and blue suit, white shirt. It happens.
Sure did. Yeah, that was a great email today here. Everyone wearing pink ties.
Everybody's got the pink tie. All right.
All right, so listen, a big drought update today.
Okay.
And of course, we want to keep everyone up to date with the river levels
as well,
and those lake level changes here. So this is the way it looked 1 week ago. And of course, we saw the big reduction in drought conditions from the rain. A lot of the flooding rain, as we all clearly are aware of. And that's sort of the asterisks we have in these drought updates. Is really weird to talk about it here in light of recent events. But pushing through here, I'll show you the changes. That was last week. Here is this week's update after additional rain, and some of that was flooding rain. And wow, it has really crushed the drought conditions, the hill country. That's just the abnormally dry category. That's just before you get into drought conditions, which is moderate. And we still have this pocket of exceptional drought in Medina County, right up to the tip of Frio County and Bexar County, and severe to extreme drought conditions. We also saw a big decrease parts of our western zone. And we zoom this in a little closer here. So there again, you can see Bandera, moderate to severe drought conditions. And then you have a little bit more, again, of that abnormally dry up into the hill country. We look at the rivers. I will tell you, the Frio is a minor flood stage right now in Derby, just over 3,500 cubic feet per second. Not registering just yet in Tilden. And same can be said for Asherton to Cotulla with the Nueces. Here we have the Medina and the Guadalupe River flow here. Again, still very healthy coming into Medina Lake, and we still have a high flow there in Spring Branch feeding into Canyon Lake. So we look at the lake levels now at 66.7% full at Canyon Lake. And of course, this is going to be good enough for a number of boat ramps to be opening up there in Canyon Lake. Medina is at 5.8% full, and there's Lake Travis now, almost 88% full. Raul B. Rodriguez Law, WeatherCam Network. It's 97 now in San Antonio. That is the high temperature for the day. No rain in our area, just the heat that we have. And as we look at visible satellite, again, mainly clear to mostly cloudy skies as you head east on I-10 to the Houston area, and that's where you get that area of low pressure with some tropical showers and thunderstorms in Louisiana, but it has no chance really of development at this point, 10% chance. And in terms of our forecast, not expecting big impacts from it here as it just sort of curls around this ridge of high pressure to the northwest and then eventually around that area of high pressure. In fact, I want to show you the pattern ahead as our next weather maker will be this ridge, which will continue to keep us dry and hot into next week. What I do want to point out, though, is we may see eventually some little disturbances come in around that ridge of high pressure later next week into the following weekend. And notice the Climate Prediction Center now covering the 23rd to the 27th. They've bumped us into the near normal rainfall where we were below normal rainfall. So here we go through your day tomorrow into the weekend, not bothering with a rain chance tomorrow except slight in our eastern zone. And then here's Saturday where I do have a 10% rain chance for a spotty sprinkle or shower, but overall, not a tremendous opportunity for measurable rain in our area. In fact, here you can see through the coming days here, not really looking for much. You have to go to Beaumont and east where there could be 2 inches or more of rainfall. So your day tomorrow, a high of 95 degrees with cloudy skies, then becoming partly sunny. 98 over the weekend. Next week, it's right around 100 degrees with more dry weather. Out west, it's the 90s next couple of days. Then we're going to 100 to about 102 next week. Hill country, really not much on those rain chances next 7 days, low to mid 90s. Here's a look at our eastern zone extended forecast.